You think power is about controlling others? About making them bend to your will? About having influence, authority, a seat at the table where you dictate terms? Let me spit some truth at you. That's not power. That's a fragile illusion built on sand. It's fleeting. It's dependent on external factors, on other people's compliance, on circumstances you can't truly command. Real power? It's the iron grip you have on yourself. It's the fortress you build within your own mind, Shiu. It's the absolute, undeniable sovereignty over your internal landscape. Ma. Anyone can lash out when they're angry. Anyone can crumble when they're sad, or scared, or overwhelmed. That's easy. That's instinct. That's being a slave to your primal urges, a puppet to your immediate feelings. The real strength? Staying steady when the storm hits, when the world is chaos, when everything around you is collapsing, and you stand there unmoving, calm. When you face an insult and choose silence over reaction. When you face a setback and choose resolve over despair. That's not weakness. That's discipline. That's mastery. That's power. It's the power that can never be taken from you, because it originates from within. Your emotions are like fire. Nanyo and Shi. Think about it. Left unchecked, a fire burns everything. It consumes. It destroys. It leaves nothing but ash and regret in its wake. How many times have you said or done something in a fit of rage, only to instantly regret it? How many opportunities have you missed because fear paralyzed you, or sadness left you inert? How many relationships have you scorched because you couldn't control the blaze? That's your internal fire, raging out of control. It's not serving you, it's consuming you. It's dictating your actions, forcing your hand, making you a passenger in your own life. But if you master that fire, if you learn to contain it, to direct it, to channel its immense energy, that same fire becomes fuel. It becomes the relentless energy that drives your ambition, the passion that ignites your purpose, the warmth that sustains your resolve through the coldest nights. Imagine channeling that anger into relentless work ethic, into building something so strong, it can't be broken. Imagine transforming that fear into focused preparation, into meticulous planning that leaves no room for failure. That sadness into profound empathy and understanding, forging deeper connections. That's not suppressing your emotions. That's alchemy. That's transforming lead into gold. That's turning your greatest weaknesses into your greatest strengths. The world will test you. Life will try to break you. So people will push your buttons, deliberately or not. They will poke and prod, hoping to see you crack, hoping to see you react. And if you can't control your emotions, you'll always be a puppet. A marionette, pulled by strings you don't even see. Every insult, every setback, every disappointment will yank on a string, and you'll dance to its tune. You'll shout, you'll cry, you'll retreat, you'll lash out, all on cue, all on their terms. Someone cuts you off in traffic? String pull. You scream, you rage. Your day is ruined. Someone criticizes your work? String pulled. You crumble, you get defensive, you lose focus. You are not free if your emotional state is dictated by the whims of others or the chaos of the world. That's not living. That's reacting. That's being a slave to external stimuli. You are not free. But when you learn to pause, to breathe, to create that tiny, crucial space between stimulus and response, that's when you take your power back. That's when you choose your response instead of reacting like a slave. That's when you cut the strings. That's when you become the master, not the puppet. That's when you decide your own emotional state, regardless of what the world throws at you. Control your mind. Control your emotions. This isn't some self-help platitude. This is the bedrock of true power, true freedom, true resilience. Because the man who masters himself, the woman who conquers her internal landscape, cannot be broken by anything outside him or her. Think about it. What can truly harm you if your peace, your resolve, your direction are not dependent on external circumstances? Failure becomes a lesson. Criticism becomes feedback. Adversity becomes a forge. You don't get knocked down. You simply adjust your stance. You don't break. You adapt. You don't despair. You strategize. You become an immovable force, an unshakable presence. This isn't easy. It's a daily battle, a constant vigilance, a relentless commitment to self-awareness and discipline. But every time you choose control over reaction, every time you turn that internal fire into fuel, you forge another link in your armor. You strengthen your resolve. You become more formidable. So, stop looking for power in external control. Stop trying to bend the world to your will before you've even mastered the world within you. Look inward. Child. Face the fire. Master the storm. Because the ultimate power isn't in dominating others. It's in becoming utterly, profoundly unbreakable. Now go. Take control. Master yourself. And watch your world transform.